I thought this was like a little better because I'm at the water, but it's just really going in and out. So, yeah, still looks cool from what I can see. Um, but it's gone a bit blurry. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. Makes you think about photons and all kinds of things. Okay, let's see if we can focus again. There we go. And there's the red and blue, if you can see. Earlier, through my telescope, it was so bright, and the edge was just bright blue. It was so pretty. Right now, it's not going to show up on here, but it's about a quarter of the way still eclipsed. And there's beautiful clouds accompanying it. Very close. I definitely feel like space is local. Definitely, definitely. I feel like it's. I was reading about black holes and how they shift essentially photons. Um, well, now it's kind of hard to explain. I'll see if I can find the article again that was breaking it down, but this is like connecting dots over many, many, in many different ways, really. But essentially, the black hole news is really big news. So there will be more to come on that. I'm sure it will be done respectfully and truthfully as possible. But essentially, it's helped me understand even more how, when I say that the rapture has been happening, and is ongoing, it helped me understand that even more. Because sometimes, a lot of times on this channel, I will say things and they can be quite vague. Um, Although I can back them up, I can show you, different sources, and essentially I think you'll find the same or similar as far as what points I'm making goes. But sometimes it takes time to understand what these things mean. Um, for me, sometimes it takes a long time. I really wish this would focus a little better, even though it's very pretty. Um, but, we always get confirmation when we're like ready for it, I guess. But it just goes to show that you can really know something to be true. I almost think that, like, so-called rememberings or premonitions are just like knowing the truth, like understanding what happens, you know. You see a lot of prophecy in so-called scripture of things like the Bible, but that's just such a small piece of possibilities. Those were scripted. Those have not happened. Those do not have to happen per se. I've decoded on this channel what I believe a lot of those things actually translate to mean, and they're different than what is being taught on a wide scale up until now. Anyhow, I digress. I really wish that you could see what I'm seeing, but glad to be able to share a few moments with you anyway. But all is well, all is well. As long as we can find a way to realign ourselves, which, if we listen to our bodies, listen to our intuition, we'll be guided to what we need to heal ourselves and to help others heal themselves. And as that happens, things just really get better and better. You really enter that what we've been like thinking are, you know, higher frequencies. You know, I think it's maybe more dense, and it's just much different than we've been told. Remember, black is white and white is black, so that goes for the white holes. Light holes, white holes, light holes. Hey, Kimba. Much love. Yeah, it's pretty tough to record sometimes, but other times it really cooperates. Well, the camera does. Yes, and so it's just about, I think, finding a harmonious place with frequencies, with all of it, you know, just to find an alignment, a place of harmony. That's not always necessarily 50-50. That's not necessarily always a perfect balance of any one thing or two things. It's, yeah, it's ever changing, ever evolving. Ooh, did I catch that? Oh, I just saw a meteor. Wow. Oh, I'd love to see another one. Oh, wow, that was so pretty. Oh, it was beautiful. I don't know that I caught that though. It was just right above to the left of the moon. Man, that was gorgeous. Just so amazing. If you could see how that's moving, just so amazing. Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. If you posted anything, I'll check your channel out. And thank you all for being here. B, what's up? Yes, the clouds are coming and going. They kind of just hang out know. I mean, to me, it's just so magical. I honestly don't have very many words right now for it, but I know you all know because you see and feel it as well. Yeah, I quite enjoy the clouds. I think they're beautiful. I don't feel that there's interference anymore. If there was at all, it might not have, it might have been the good guys more than we've been told. Again, everything was reversed, diametrically switched. So we just keep that in mind. And honestly, I reverse everything to consider it. I mean, there's a paradox for everything, isn't there? And there's like an absolute too. Hello, David Van Vliet. Hello, everybody else. Hello, Master Jay. Good to see you. B, very good to see you. Kimba, much love. Thank you all for being here. Yes, peace. Definitely peace to all. Peace is the prize. And you've been saying the whole time, David. Peace. Yep. Yeah, it can definitely be up and down with the moods and the physical stuff. So, yeah, I've just been really taking my time to get aligned. I don't know if it came through on my last one. I was giving a few little things that work for me, like um, Himalayan salt, a little bit of that, and a little bit of water, spring water, um, chlorophyll. And, none of these things necessarily every day or all the time, but I just, as my body or intuition tell me it's a good idea. I know you guys have great remedies. What else did I want to say? Stretching, tuning into the body, somatic breathing. When I am in pain, Kate has some really amazing videos on the channel that I can link here once I get settled again and go back through and link in this video and the one before a couple of things for you guys that I do want to share. And yeah, it's this really cool, like, somatic experiencing, really allowing yourself to feel the physical pain. I think to really transcend it, on a lot of levels. So there's some different ways you can go about doing that, and it's so helpful because it is a fix for something that we've been programmed to believe is not fixable or going to get worse. It's like, no, the body was created to regenerate itself and renew itself, so we can assist it, especially now. That's, I believe, what we're being given right now with these very powerful energies and waves, electromagnetic waves, the electromagnetic waves of the rapture. Um, with those energies, we really have the ability to transform. I heard a really beautiful astrologer put it in a way that she said, for the next couple of months, um, with Jupiter, in Aries, But really, it's about the planet Jupiter being kind of in the alignment that it is, apparently, and the effects that that is having, which, obviously it's probably much more than this, but I love what she says, which is that what you focus on expands. And we really are focus magicians. So, she says to keep that in mind. I'm so sorry it's blurry, but it's just what it is. Um, and that, just to be aware that, and that's in very positive ways for the most part, but that, it can also get out of hand if you forget, like, hey, I'm focusing on whatever it is that I don't want to. And I believe that I think, not to make it confusing, but I think the law of attraction was reversed, and I think that it is corrected now. I think the pyramids like flipped something. I think that the energies and the alignments and everything else happening everywhere have taken its, Tiamat has taken her matrix back. Thank Goddess to all the light workers and all the beautiful goddesses and all the beautiful people, and creatures that support them. All of the love and all of the children that came in knowing what's up, just knowing what is up and explaining it to us when we need, it's just crazy. I mean, to ever put them in a place where they feel the need to, always allowing them to be children and have a beautiful time, but they're just, I know they just blow me away sometimes, the children, when they speak so profoundly sometimes. But yeah, so we did that, and I believe that it's been set straight. I believe that, really, speaking of Jupiter just passing Venus and whatnot, I believe that Venus was set straight. And I believe that Kate is learning a lot about the waters, um, the obviously electromagnetic waters. So I haven't had a really good chance to sit down and take a look at, I mean, hydrogen. Hydrogen is Christ. So all of this hydrogen, like, is just transforming everything and changing the structure of the water, changing the structure of the atoms. They're being held and structured in by structured water, essentially, hydrogen molecules, photons. Yeah, it's purification, renewal. So just like our bodies, so is uh, earth and sky. And oh my gosh, I was at the beach today and it was incredibly gorgeous. I mean, it was literally pristine. It was like the Bahamas. It was like Miami. It was crazy beautiful on the Gulf of Mexico side. So there's clearly, to me, a huge shift happened, done here. We're here. New Earth is here, not just emerging, like has emerged, has been established, and we are building God's kingdom on earth. Much love. I'm going to hang this up before. Ooh, it's so beautiful. I'm going to put this down because I don't think I have a ton of battery either. But thank you so much. Not over, but like, established. Heaven or hell. A lot of people, it's waves. So it's okay to be experiencing things still coming up. Everybody carries a personal version of hell in their own minds. And we are transcending that. So just remember, it will pass, and you're protected, and you are loved, and all is well. All is well. All is well. Much love.